Hold on.
No way.
Molim, šta, molim te,
All
zatvori
right,
vrata, izbaci mačku.
SSC, what is up? You have
Molim te, izbaci mačku.
you have a great gamer known as Just Matt. He's gonna be doing some Sonic R. He is gonna be right back in a second. But
I'm
yeah,
sorry about
no,
that.
well,
Yeah. Hello?
we will get things underway. Gonna be a lot of Metal Sonic. There's like 10 characters in this game, and you're only gonna see 6 of them because because
gonna see
we're
any of
not
them.
unlocking the others. Anyways, it's cool. Yeah. So anyways, take it away, Just Matt. Count us down whenever you're ready, and we're gonna see everything. And my favorite, we're gonna see some balloons.
Yeah. Okay, whenever. 3, 2, 1, go. Sonic R, a racing game. What is there to say about it? But we're doing an any percent no advance run, so just finish all 5 stages as fast as possible. Normally in this category, since any percent, we use we use Knuckles, since it's the first character we have from the start. It's a not unlockable character. So most of the strats are gonna be the same, since we're taking the shortest path on every track. There's a skip I can't do right now because, yeah. What can I say about Metal Sonic? He's good as Knuckles. He's actually faster than by a lot, but takes a lot to accelerate and needs to get in a drift as fast as possible to reach his top speed. So most of his time loss on stages is on the first lap. Because of the amount of time it takes to reach his top speed. Other than that, he can do some laps that Knuckles can't even imagine of doing, because he's just a lot faster than Knuckles. Radical City. This is a well-known RNG stage, because you're depending on these emblems that can give you a wide range of items, such as rings. Rings from 5 to 20. You usually want to get 20 because there are some zippers in the stage that takes us with. I need 50 rings for. Other than that, this stage is all about getting rings. And I skipped this zipper on the first lap so I can hoard rings to get 50 of them safely on the second and third lap. Nothing really special about this stage. Just get rings. Mostly about any percent in general. Just take the shortest path, get as much rings as you can, and finish the stage. The third stage. Oh, press accident, press retry. This is just great. We don't want to see Radical again, please. We'll see it plenty of times. Regal Ruin. Quite a short stage. Definitely one of Metal Sonic's weakest stages because it's so narrow, and Metal Sonic has quite a stiff turning radius, and it takes a lot for him to switch turning directions. And on this track, we usually aim for a specific amount of rings, so you can skip the bottom part of the mini-map here. You can see that the bots are taking. So we can get on the position so we can cut the turn in half. So, but usually we want to get 15 as Knuckles, but as Metal Sonic, because his turning radius is not that good, you can take more than 15. 17 works okay. It's not that bad, but more than that, you're just losing time. but it's easier to. Yeah, as you can see, I can just hold right and finish. Cut the corner. The reason why this is also because of the turning radius. This stage is hard for Metal Sonic because some parts of the track it's hard to traverse them, as it takes a long time to corner them. Not as Knuckles and Knuckles can just cut them easily. Reactive Factory. A stage that will almost never run out of rings. Okay, I just got a speed shoot, that's why I'm messing up. So, I'm just gonna hoard rings. And that's pretty much the whole stage, apart from some drifts. And this stage, is mostly just drifting, as how far you can keep your drift. And you might see that I'm kind of slightly going slightly to the, but I'm slightly running narrow. I mean, what am I saying? So that I'm slightly running sideways. It's a technique called counter drifting. You've maybe heard it like a billion times now that it has been on SSC and a couple other runs. Okay. Essentially just drifting speeds you up in this game. The more you drift, the faster you'll get. So, to drift you press your either left brake or right brake to get into a drift. But if you press the opposite brake in the direction you're going, you'll do a counter drift. And counter drift is way faster than normal drifting, and you can chain it way longer than normal drifting. Also, Radiant Emerald, Rainbow Road knockoff, as some people say. There's a skip on this track, and Metal Sonic can't do it, because Knuckles and Metal Knuckles have ability to glide, and that allows them to skip a part of the track that saves 7 seconds. Sadly, none of the characters that can double jump or fly, such as Tails, Sonic, and Super Sonic, can make this skip, so only Knuckles and Metal Knuckles can make it. So we're gonna have to go the normal way and just go fast as possible on this stage. There's no skips. I don't need to worry about that many rings because I'm not skipping a huge portion of the track and a lot of rings. So you'll get 50 rings, 100 rings for this door and the next zipper through the door very easily. So yeah, the skip is right here. You would jump here as Knuckles or Metal Knuckles, but you can't reach it. Just skip over that part of the track. This part of the track. This, like, here. And as other characters on this stage, it's just, the point is just to go really fast. Don't care about pushing nothing. The skip saves 7 seconds across each lap, so most characters that are in Knuckles or Metal Knuckles really can get really good times, such as sub 2 minutes. I don't think I can make the sub 2 minute run with these lifetimes. So that just chain counter drifts and goes as fast as possible. With Metal Sonic, you can jump to change counter drift directions quickly, so you don't have to wait when you're pressing the right counter drift to the left counter drift, because that takes a long time. Right, that's the any percent run of it. That's what you have in the run. So we'll go into the time attack modes, because this is a character showcase and this will be a very short run if it wasn't. So time attack has 4 game modes: normal and reverse, that don't use the snow weather and doesn't freeze over the water and doesn't change your doesn't reduce your traction. We have balloon mode, which is basically Knuckles stages, but with 5 balloons, and you don't have a radar. And tag mode, which we just have to touch 4 characters in a row. Alright, we'll go into the normal, which is basically just what I did these last few stages, but without the snow weather, which makes water a huge obstacle. Interesting thing about Metal Sonic, when he comes in contact with water, is that he can change directions quickly while jumping. Oh, yeah. I can show you an example here. You lose a lot of speed when doing it, but you can change directions really quickly on water. The unlockable characters can go all of them can go above water in a certain amount of time, but eventually they all sink, even Super Sonic. Super Sonic will only sink if he comes to a complete stop. Other characters, after a short period of time, they'll sink. I think to show it off while this screen fades. Oh, no, okay. So, going into Radical City again. Normal Time Trial, this whole river down there is completely open. I mean, not frozen anymore. So, we can't continue our drift, so we'll have to continue jumping across the water. And there's no rings in time trials, so again, just go as fast as you can. So I can't even open this 20 ring gate door, or can't even use the zipper, so I have to go the long way. Oh, I hit the wall. Other than that, these time attack modes are very simple. Just go fast, like every other stage in this game. These time trials are especially optimized, such as the other ILs in this game, because Super Sonic and his insane speed. There have been a few contenders that have battled on time trials, but it's not as popular as Grand Prix. Other than that, nothing very simple, nothing very different from Grand Prix modes. As you can see, without rings we lose a lot of time not getting them and using zippers. Regal Run time trial, another stage with a lot of water. That won't be a huge issue because most of the track or shortcuts that we'll use in the shortest path is not covered in water. Mostly this part, which I can use to, yeah, jump on that little rock there and not touch the water. Like this part, like I was talking about before in Grand Prix, this part and this part are slug for Metal Sonic because he can't switch directions very quickly. Oh, yep. Happens sometimes. You can just, in some places you can get out of bounds very easily when you wall drift a lot. So I gotta, hopefully will not flip out of bounds, but yeah. I can wall drift here and hopefully not flip out. Okay. Oh, yeah. After, if you come to a complete stop or after a period of time, you can just immediately sink into water. Reactive Factory. Another stage. It has a lot of water. But again, most of the track is, or the shortest path is dry land. Another thing here that I'm doing on the spring, that I'm cancelling all my upward momentum when I hit it is... I should have brought a input display, but I jump and press hold of the jump button and keep holding it until I hit the spring, and when I hit the spring I release the jump button. That allows me to essentially nullify all of my forward momentum and on the spring, upwards momentum. I'll show it one more time on the last lap, and it's useful on Radical Cities, Spring, and this one, since you can land on the ground earlier and drift as soon as possible. Since in the air you cannot drift, and drifting is equals obviously. There we go. I can change directions quickly with Metal Sonic, and that's about it. Yeah, I see that. Now the two most boring time trial stages, Radiant Emerald, because those take like 2.5 minutes. You can't open ring gates, and you're just gonna have to take the white path on the map, which is the longest one. So hopefully it's not, I mean, it will invalidate the run, but yeah, hopefully I can show the clip here, which is funny and is in used in out of bounds categories. It's at the start of the finish line, like that wall drift you do. You can clip there very easily. Yeah, just one of the two most boring time trial stages, where you just wall drift, and that's the entire 2 minutes. Alright, here we go for this wall. Like this wall. You can easily clip through it. Hopefully I can get it now. I guess not. Another interesting thing about loops, they lock your entry speed, and the speed you enter, and it keeps throughout the entire loop. So the faster you go in, the faster you get out. It's like the zipper, it keeps you on the lock speed. Well, yeah, it's like the zipper. The zipper is on a set speed, like the loop, but on the loop it's dependent on your speed entry rather than just set speed. So the fastest way to get through a loop is to drift through it, or counter drift through it. With Amy, she has the ability to boost, to increase her top, straightforward top speed, like almost tenfold for a short period amount of time. So usually we boost with Amy through loops to get, like, to cut the looping time by half. Not exactly by half, but you get what I mean. I'm glad this stage is over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. One of the most boring stages. Reverse. This is the exact same thing I did now, just in reverse, which is interesting because it takes some different strategies. Like example on Resort Island, when you're going forward, the normal time trial mode, or in Grand Prix, you can counter drift through these trees. But since the wall is weirdly shaped, the wall on the left before the trees, you can't get a nice drift through it. So in reverse, you go around like before, like the old shrines. And mostly the same route as forwards, just over the islands and through the ruins. Although it's fast to go around the water, since you can drift much faster than just jump through the water, just since it's slower and you lose speed. And you'll see me about counter drifting again. You'll see me hit walls and other map geometry to set up multiple drifts or to carry some counter drifts and so on. That's why you see me hitting the wall a couple of times. Walls don't don't make you lose your speed or whatever. Radical City Reverse. There's an interesting shortcut that again Metal Sonic can't do, which is sad. It's not a skip, but it's a shortcut. It could be classified as a skip, but this game has a hard time differentiating skips and shortcuts. On this track, you can jump over there straight to the finish line. As Sonic, surprisingly Sonic, Tails, Metal Knuckles, and Super Sonic. Sadly, Metal Sonic cannot make that jump. I'll try, but he cannot make the jump. And the reason why we're not going through the pinball table is because it's a drop-down shortcut. So you cannot make the jump or go through the pinball shortcut. So we have to go through the long white way on the minimap. That's the shortest route for Metal Sonic. It takes a lot of time. Yeah, Metal Sonic cannot make this jump. That's Radical Reverse. Regal Ruin Reverse. One interesting thing about Regal Ruin Reverse is that round U-turn at the beginning. You need to climb up it, so it's a cool little strategy we do to skip. You can hit this pillar, if I can, to bounce off and have a nice entry turn here. Wall drift, yeah, nothing special about reverse stages, they're just going in reverse. Same routes. A few new shortcuts that change it up a bit, but mostly the same as just in reverse. Wall drift. Go through this part. Jump to get a nice bounce. Wall drift. Jump over the water. Rinse and repeat. I didn't jump there, so I'm going to go over the water. Jump, bounce. A little bit slower, 10 seconds slower than the normal route, but... Oh, we have still more stage, yep. I don't know why I'm pressing right. Reactor Factory also has a decent shortcut that skips a pretty good chunk of the track. Which Metal Sonic can do, surprisingly. Yay. Most of the characters can do it, that can jump. Surprisingly, Knuckles can't because he has a short jump. It's here. It's good part of this track. Good part of the track. No, every character that can double jump, Sonic, Super Sonic, Tails can make it. Metal Sonic and Metal Knuckles can make it. Knuckles can't because he's, again, already said that he has a very low jump. Can't make it. And that's all of the characters that can make the shortcut. All the characters can jump. Or have two short jumps. Such short jumps. So just Tails to all. The reason why I'm not jumping over this water is that I can redirect myself and enter this turn just nice. That's why I'm not skipping the water. All bounce and into the thing. Here we go, Radiant again, the same thing as before. I keep repeating myself, but what am I supposed to say here? It's just the same track, just reverse.
Ready, set, go!
Now we go up the helix. rather than going down. So that's. Although Radiant has some interesting turns you can make, as you can carry a lot of counter drifts through it, like through this helix and the O turn before that. Here we go, the loop. Just counter drift as fast as you can to get through it quickly. And that's only one lap. We have 2 more to go. Yeah, his turn radius makes him doing U-turns very poorly. After this is the balloon game mode and the tag game mode, which are surely very more interesting than these two, definitely. And we'll see some thinking and different action, especially balloons. Because there are no hints in balloons, and you just have to guess where they are on the top of your head. No radar, no hints, no nothing. They just spawn on the map and you have to find them. On the whole map. Which you might think on Radiant is surprisingly easy, because it's just a straightforward map. You'll spawn on the main road and just collect them all as fast as possible. It's one of the shortest ILs of the balloon levels. It's because just hoping on individual level leaderboards, you're just hoping to get all of them in a straight line. Alright, balloon mode. 17 spawn locations, 5 spawn. They spawn in the vicinity of themselves, so they won't spawn in different places. They'll spawn near themselves. There's a balloon there. These stages are pretty quick, so it'll be kind of hard to commentate over them, because a lot of thinking. I mean, a lot of thinking, quote unquote, a lot of thinking. Okay, this set, well, okay. 12 seconds, 3 balloons. Okay, it's over. Just taking the most optimal path to see all locations. I cannot see that because I couldn't pause in time. Okay, there's a balloon on the bridge. Just taking the optimal route to see all 17 locations at once, and there's the last balloon in between the trees. Oh, get it! What? This can be done way faster, but yeah. And that's Resort Island. Radical City has some interesting balloons because they go vertically most of the time instead of horizontal. They spread horizontally. I'm gonna check quickly behind me if there are any balloons, and there are. Because these are the last balloons you're gonna get if you're going forward. So if we check these 2 balloon pieces behind. I haven't seen while loading, so I'm going to quickly check it's not there. On the right side of the screen. It's behind the tunnel. We have one on top, one here. Oh, I missed it. We have one beside the building. And one on top of the construction site, or whatever that is. We go here. We get up here. Pinball table has 3 locations. None of them are there. There's one on this ring gate, it's not even there. One right here, not here even. Alright, where's the last balloon? It's not here, okay. It's a bit embarrassing. The only spot I'm thinking of is near the buildings. I knew this will happen that I'm leaving the last balloon. Should be near these buildings. Like right here where the token usually where the token is. What? Okay, I'm forgetting. Sifu's definitely laughing on this. I'm forgetting a balloon piece. I don't know where it is. Is it here? Okay, I'm just gonna restart. Well, we're here a bit longer. Okay, there's a balloon on besides the tunnel. Let me check behind. There's a balloon behind. Not here? No? Okay. It's here. You can check like 2 to 3, usually 2 to 3 balloon pieces when you're loading into a stage. Okay, just please jump and let me see the balloon. Yeah, it's there. Any other balloons? Oh, only on the construction site. Yeah, here, then down. Oh, I hit the wall. Yeah, the walls in this game stretch all the way to the ceiling of the map, so we'll maybe be surprised if you hit some invisible walls. Okay, it should be again pinball table. It's not a pinball table. At least I haven't seen it. Oh my god, please don't tell me it's gonna be again. Please, okay, there we go, it spawned there. That was embarrassing. Regal Ruin, one of the most spread stages, even though it's small. The balloons are very spread out. So we're gonna check immediately to the cage piece on our right side. It's not there, but I'll check through the cage even. It's there, you can see it through the cage, the green balloon. So already. It's not here. We're gonna go through this ruined part. It's not there. It's usually between. No, okay. It's on top of that. Okay, please just go through. There's some invisibles under the uphill here. We're gonna go through this tunnel. Quickly check here. Turn around. We're gonna check there across this wall. It's not there. It's not even here. On this uphill, little uphill. It can be behind this sign, which is there. It can be over there. I cannot see it. Sadly, it's not there. So we're just gonna skip this. It's probably behind this sign uphill or all the way to the 20 ringgit door. We'll see. It's here. Okay. One of the most fun balloon stages for me, because balloons are very spread out. You can get like 20-second times and then like 1 minute left and 1 minute times. Reactor Factory, there's already a balloon behind that sign over there, all the way up there, but we're gonna go backwards. I'm gonna check quickly. If not, there's a balloon inside this thing. I don't know what it is. Here. Then we're gonna check up uphill. It's not, but we're still gonna go with it because there's not balloon here on this corner. Yeah, but I think the balloons are not gonna be good. We have this balloon on the submarine. We don't have balloons here. Can't really see them over there. I'm gonna check on this corner. It's not. Just go through the loop. I could have taken the shortcut, but I'm going to the loop is safer. It's not here. I don't think so. I haven't seen it. No, it's not here. Then it's here, and the last balloon is behind the one we saw first. The Radiant Emerald balloons, they're very simple. Just hoping you get it in a straight line near the starting line. You can get 2 bully pieces right at the starting line. So it's because this spawn behind, I think they're gonna be all the way backwards. Hopefully. Yeah, there's one balloon here. There's no balloon in that corner. Hopefully you don't miss it. I haven't practiced this stage at all. I mean, simple. Okay, we see balloon there, up top, where through the floor. It's there. It can be here at the 15 ring gate door. It's here. And the last one is all the way here. It was very close. I wasn't expecting it. So that was balloon mode. Very fun. Doesn't have a full like Centurion category yet. I hope it does. I think we're gonna make something. But the balloon idols are very fun but hard to get top times on because there was just got stuff. Tag mode. Just tag 4 players or a boss. With Metal Sonic it's kind of hard, and especially because it's on a file with just starter characters, so it can be kind of funny. The bots do follow your position and your speed, so they can easily, yeah, I said easily, easily avoid your movement. They can either steer in the opposite direction, just do a 180 instantly. Just not fair. And I'm just bad at the game. Sonic, get over here. You're gonna see this for the last few minutes of the run, and that's pretty much it. Tails is all the way on in the ruin or canyon, whatever. Just get off the street. Wow. He's all the way here. He started moving already. Some bots, two bots, start running way early so that they can gain distance, and some bots just start running when you're really near them. So it's better to tag these bots as soon as possible, please let them move, and just chase after the rest 2 bots that gain distance. Hopefully I can get him here, because Eggman is almost said Eggman is the easiest to tag because it's the biggest hitbox home. Just get him. And Knuckles and Tails already gained so much distance, it's gonna be a slog. Yeah, tag times can be either very short, like 10 seconds each. Some world records of 9 seconds. And some sometimes times can be up to a minute. Which, yeah. Get over here. Why are you running in my direction? Just to get Sonic. Get over here. I couldn't see him. I was blinded by the wall. Get over here. See what I'm telling you about 180s? Get over here. So, I'm surprised that's in 1 minute times. I thought it was way longer. Last 3 stages. There's an interesting AI map here, where you can tag these 2 in front, and then wall drift onto a certain wall to make the bots go into your direction. So you can just tag them easily. Knuckles, please. No, you're gonna make me not to make them manip. Yeah, I'll try, but I don't think he's gonna go. Yeah, Sonic won't go. Okay, he will. Okay, at least I got Sonic. Thank God. I somehow made that work. Tails is gonna go this way, so I'm gonna cut him off. He's still gonna be in front of me, but I'm gonna cut off this time. Okay, you're gonna go just do a 180, thanks Tails. And he's very tiny. And it's a skill issue, I suck at tag mode. Please, just let me tag you. Thank you. Reactive Factory also has an interesting thing about it in tag mode. The bots that go in reverse stop on a certain spot. I think if you get Tails to stop on a certain spot, you can just tag him. If he decides to stop in that certain spot. They just stop on that spot. They don't move. Eggman, please get back here. Please, Eggman. Okay. They're gonna turn around here and they're just gonna do 180s. Please do a 180. Okay. Tails hopefully will stop. Yeah, he will stop. So we can just go into them. They stop on the top of that lake for some reason. I don't know why. I cannot explain that. They just stop. They do that. Last stage of the run. Also an interesting AM minute here for this IL. You can go into that corner where that balloon spawned when I did balloon mode and just make them go in reverse. Go into my direction. Knuckles, please. I hate the 180s. Knuckles, please. Thank God. Okay, I'll show the minute here because it's consistent. Tails, where did you go? Okay, I can at least do it on Sonic again. Okay, we'll go in reverse on the minimap. You can look. He's going right towards me. Please. Just keep doing 180s, bro. First, 316. Okay, Tails is all the way to the Helix now. I'll be a bit of time to catch up, and should be close to time. When I attack Tails, that should be time. If I can't even get to him, look at where he is. He already passed the Helix. Yeah, when bots on this stage, when they gain distance on you, it's a slog. You really need to just catch up to them. Tails is already at the loop. He's gonna go through the loop and watch him do a 180 in front of the loop. Okay, no. He's gaining enough distance so he won't do it. Please. Okay, that's time. That is time. I can show off a few out of bounds before the run ends, I guess. Before we're gonna go into the break. There's an out of bounds with Sonic, or most characters that can jump. Out of bounds clips on PC are a bit different. They're not unlike on GameCube. Oh, well, didn't jump. If Seafood, if we're needed, I can just. There's a clip here. And you can do this on this spring.
That's amazing.
Hold on. Yeah, I can do this on the spring. Or is there more? Can do this.
Ready, set.
I just need to get 20 rings. Usually it'll clip through here on any % run on out of bounds categories. But you can do this too. Hold on, let me get it inbounds. Just need 20 rings. Thanks, Emblem. Really needed that. Just go through this step. If I can get through, there we go. This game is very broken. You can get clip out almost anywhere. And that's about it. Thanks for having me, SSC. This is my first appearance anywhere. I've been in the art community for a bit, but never actually been in on stream, right? So thank you so much for having me. That's about it. That's all I have to say. The game is very easy to get into. It's a very short speed game. Very low entrance level, but very high skill ceiling. Very optimized. Surprisingly rich history. And that's about it.
Great run. Hopefully we have Sonic R tournaments to announce sometime later this year, because we're definitely gonna do that again. Like, Sonic R community's kind of been popping off with events lately.
It hasn't any, so yeah. It's very huge for the game. I'm done.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Where can we where can we find you?
I don't stream that often, so not that much. I guess nowhere. I don't know. You can find me on twitch.tv/JosephMatt2. I stream occasionally. Follow me there. I guess. You know. Mostly, I mostly stream this game when I feel like it, and if I get popped or something. That's about it.
Hopefully we get some of those balloon centurions. Smile.
I hope. When you
I
made the
I
tutorial.
need my
Shout outs to
content.
Sifa, by the way. She has made the game so much better with bingo, balloons, and the community events. Like, shout outs to her. She's the girl for this game.